I've always had a passion for traveling, to meet people, learn about their culture, and to explore. Before going on this journey, and just like other solo backpackers, I had a mindset of looking out for omens. If you read The Alchemist, you probably know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, just think of it as something that tells you what's going to happen in the future. Before my dad passed away 17 years ago, he handed my aunt rubies in the form of earrings and a ring. He told her to give it to me if anything were to happen to him. And through many years, I never bothered to look up what the significance of the ruby was or its meaning. On my first day in Manila, I stumbled across a market selling random accessories. I glanced over to my left and saw this. I thought, wow, that's so cool. Maybe my dad was hoping I would travel and own a business of some sort. Business is my major, by the way. On my last day in the Philippines, I met my Airbnb host, a 39-year-old ex-millionaire. We stayed up until 4 a.m. exchanging stories and him giving me tons of advice. He's a businessman full of knowledge. I felt like I met a real guy from The Wolf of Wall Street. He is also a Pisces just like me. On the plane ride leaving to Seoul, I had the opportunity to have a conversation with a 73-year-old woman. She has traveled over 75 different countries and her story was published in Korea. She is an advisor for the Korean Women's International Network in UK. She was quite the character, so sweet and full of life. We shared stories and shockingly, her birthday is just 3 days after mine. She's a Pisces as well.
I look like Filipina. A lot of people are telling me that.
During this trip, I became more aware of my surroundings, and more importantly, I became a better listener. I enjoyed listening to the locals talk about their town, the people and their history, and their own personal experiences. The people I got to meet became my tour guide. Being able to connect with individuals, no matter what age they are, is what I've always taken pride in doing. Everyone have different ways of interacting, whether it is by reading or watching TV. Mine is through traveling and interacting with strangers. To Ruben and Sonhei, if you are watching this, I'd like you two to know that you guys are the image of who I want to become. A man with strong business mindset, yet the biggest dreamer ever, and a woman who is passionate in what she does and is full of life. And to everyone else that I've met, I feel incredibly lucky to have crossed paths with you all, and giving me a piece of your knowledge, sense of humor, and kindness. Going back to my dad's rubies and meeting Ruben and Sonhei at the end of my trip, I questioned if it all could have been some kind of omen. I mean, I don't know whether the meaning of the ruby is valid, but to me, it was fate that I saw them on my first solo trip. Could my dad have wished for me to have an adventurous life by traveling and meeting strangers that would shape me into the person I am today? I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Things may not go your way now and you get frustrated and wonder why. However, trust that one day you'll look back and have a better understanding to why it happened. You shouldn't stop dreaming, because if you do, you'll forget. Eventually, it will lead you to stop doing whatever it takes to turn your dream into a reality. This all may sound silly to you all, but it's how I truly feel. After all, I'm just a dreamer. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope to see you on my next trip.
Swerte lang.